A Simple Gardener here. Today I'm working on getting these tomato plants in the ground. Just give you guys a quick preview on how I do it. First thing I want to do is give a shout out to one of my daughters, Caitlin. She got me this neat little bench here. You can flip it this way to sit on it, or this way to kneel on it. And these handles are real good to help my old self get up. So here's where I do my tomatoes. I have 8 barrels, or half barrels I should say, right here. The tops and bottoms have been removed. I filled them up with some good soil. So the first thing I did, I come out here and I took the soil that was in there, mixed it up pretty good. I'll give you an idea how it looked to start with. Here's my other side. Now on this side, I plant things that vine. My beans, cucumbers, gourds, different things, loofahs, things like that. And because my sun rises from this side and then stays up real high and goes over to this side where it sits. So I plant things that vine over here. They then will trellis up these cattle panels. And then if everything goes well, hang down on the inside and I can pick them easy. Then on this side is where I put the tomatoes. So I take the soil, mix up what was there, loosened it up from last year, threw in about a handful of 10, 10, 10 in each one of these, and then come back with a bag of just some cheap soil mix, in ground. This is the stuff it's called Stay Green. The reason I bought this is because it was on sale. Lowe's had it for $2 a bag. Now I think it's about $2.50 a bag through the end of the month. And I've got Sweet Million right here. This is a cherry tomato. I'm using this variety this year on recommendation from my son. He says they're really, real good, real sweet. So I got 2 of those. And then this is a Mortgage Lifter, an heirloom tomato. I'm going to show you what I'm planting there. Then I have, this one is a Better Boy and an Early Girl. Yeah, I think that's what those are. And then I got 2 San Marzanos down on the end for paste tomatoes. Right here, oh no, here's my Better Boy. So this is my Better Boy. This is my Early Girl. That's going to be my evergreen. Those tomatoes, when they're ripe, they're still green, so they're great for frying. So let me just show you guys what we got here. Tomatoes, 18 inches tall. What I like to do, if you look real close, see those little bitty hairs on there? You can see them right in there. So all those hairs will become roots if you plant it deep enough. So I pick these bottom few off, being careful not to rip it, just pinch it off. Set it to the side for a moment. Get me a nice deep hole. Okay. Then just turn this bad boy upside down. I like to soak these for a few minutes in water to let them absorb, make sure they're moist on the bottom. That way they don't fall apart. If they're dry, they'll fall apart and make it a lot harder to work with. I put him in there, and he's going to be about right here. So I actually want to get about another good handful out of there. Get him a little bit deeper. Okay, and I'll start putting the soil in around him. Look at me wasting soil. So all of those little white hairs down in there will create roots, become roots. Then I have a good, deep rooted plant. That helps out for a couple of things. One, the better the root system, obviously the better the plant. But also by them growing deep down there, they can get water from deep in here. And I don't have to water them quite as often. And if I have a few days where, there's no rain or what have you, and they don't get as dried out, they can survive better. Now, I'll come in here and I'll water them and water them in real good. After 2 or 3 days, I'll come back and I'll put leaf mulch. Put me about a couple inches, top this off with leaf mulch. I like to wait a couple days so that the sun can get to the dirt, heat the dirt up, keep the roots nice and warm. Once that gets nice and warm, then I'll throw the leaf mulch in there to help trap that heat and moisture in. By keeping a nice thick layer of mulch on here, like I say, I prefer leaf mulch when I can get my hands on it, because that'll break down and just add to the soil for next, going forward. Also, I like to plant these things in the evening time, because if you plant them in the middle of the day, it's hot, so the sun just zaps them real quick, zaps energy out of me and them. So I like to plant them toward the evening time after the sun's back behind the trees. That way they're not fighting. The roots can take root. It's not as shocking on them. I can get the water in there. They can absorb plenty of water and get ready to take on the day tomorrow. So thanks for joining us, and that's how I do my tomato plants. Thanks for watching.